Hello guys, Brian back with the Filecoin update. We're currently at $5.69. We had a high today of $5.79. And we'll get back to these charts in a minute. I have a very bullish article to show you here from a top analyst. He predicts that Filecoin is in a bullish momentum right now. And I absolutely believe that myself after the breakout of this wedge formation here that we had. We did a back test here as support, and looks like we're moving on our way up here. But this coin it has mass adoption ahead of it. Okay, we had a high of $240 this last bull run. This thing is down to $5.70. I mean, a 20x from here would put you, a little over. I don't know, if you take $6 and a 20x, that's $120. 40x to get back to the all-time high of this thing. So, geez, looks like, I don't know, not financial advice, but definitely sounds like a buy to me. That's for sure. This thing, you can see I'm not the only one that thinks that. Look at the buying volume down here coming in. Boy, wish I would have jumped on it over here at $2.90. That's for sure. You would have already doubled your money. But yeah, it's definitely at a pretty juicy price right where it's at. Definitely a great coin. Storage is always a big thing with any component out there, any electronic instrument. So let's get into this article. I'm sorry about rambling, and if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. Would love to have you here every day. Did our first giveaway yesterday of 100 ADA, and gonna do that the last day of every month, and all you have to do to enter is be a subscriber. So Filecoin price analysis. FIL USD pair climbs higher as bullish momentum rises to 573. We hit 579 today. Filecoin price analysis is highly bullish today as the buying momentum has continuously grown. The FIL USD pair is currently trading at 573 and is making a strong move toward the next resistance level at 578. Okay, we got there today. We got to 579. If it manages to break above this level, it might reach as high as 575 soon. Maybe that might be a misprint there because the resistance of 578. The FIL has also gained more than 2.67% over the past 24 hours and is currently trading in a range between 572 and 573 in the last 24 hours. The bullish momentum is primarily driven by the increase in trading volume and demand. According to data from CoinMarketCap, the 24-hour trading volume is currently at 781 million, with a more than just about a 12% increase from the previous day. The chances of further bullish growth seem quite near as the bearish resistance is very low. Okay, I'm not going to dig the whole way into this. If you want to read the whole thing, it's on Cryptopolitan. They write a lot of great stuff, a lot of crypto stuff, and you can go check it out there. The 4-hour price chart, that's what we have it on now, and we'll go over that. You can see that bands are tightening up on this thing, which is a good sign for a move up, that's for sure. Price analysis conclusion. Yeah, so if you want to go read that whole thing, you can. Let's move on here, and then we'll get back to them charts, okay? But here we go. Here's your top 100 crypto bubbles for the day. Your greens are obviously in the positives, and your reds are down. Just small numbers, 2%, 2, 4, 3, 1, 2. Just little numbers, kind of flat. I'm kind of expecting this evening for this market to turn up. Your crypto fear and greed index, the market cap's down 0.5%. Volume's down 29.3%, but it was up 80% yesterday. So Bitcoin dominance is flat. Market sentiment is down 2 more ticks to a 61. We were at a 63 yesterday. And here's your top gainers and losers. And once again, small numbers over there. Even the gainers, really, just did a Zilliqa video. It's moving in a Cardano video. They both just recently busted out of resistance, but your trenders on the left hand side there. And I wanted to touch on this, guys, because I cover algo a lot. They had a little bit of a hacking problem there with some wallets. But if you don't have a Ledger Nano X, I'm going to put a link in the description for you. Just check them out. You know, I don't know if you know this, but if your crypto is on an exchange, it's technically not your crypto. It's still theirs. So I got one of these for Christmas a couple years ago and moved all my cryptocurrency onto it. I put it in a safe, and nobody can get it. If you lose your Ledger, you can get right back on Ledger's site, because you have to, once you register on their site with you know, all your numbers and codes and stuff, you can get back on there later and retrieve your crypto if it burns up in a fire or you lose it, or it's encrypted. If someone steals it, they'll never hack it. You can put NFTs on it. It's Bluetooth compatible with your phone. You can put up to 5,500 different cryptos on it and install up to 100 apps. So, well worth the money. You know, if you're looking at crypto as an investment, you want to protect your investment, and I'll put a link in the description if you want to go check them out. And Ledger, super company. They've been around for a while. I love mine. It folds right up. It's nice. I love it. So let's get on to this chart here, guys. Filecoin. Okay, we had that breakout of that wedge. We still have that target up there. The breakout of the wedge, you know, the target zone is right up, you know, just above $7. So we're still waiting to get up there on this thing. The 4-hour RSI is just spinning back up, and we got a nice green candle starting there as I'm making this video. So that's great. The 4-hour RSI just spun back up. First of all, we need to break that major resistance there at you know, the 582 area. We poked up above it there. We have fantastic support down here at 543 roughly. We also have a support zone in there at 565. So first of all, first things first, we need to bust that 583 and move on up here and make a higher high. Okay, the 4-hour RSI, you can see it spun back up. Let's look at these other RSIs. The 1 has just turned up. The daily, beautiful. The daily's only about halfway up. The 12 still got some room to come up, and the 8 looks like what is it doing here? It might be spinning down. So, all right, well, we'll see what happens here. Me personally, I am expecting a movement out of here. Okay, let's put, first of all, okay, Fibonacci. We're going to put a fib on this. Let's put the daily back on here. Just on, let me show you something first. Okay, the way you use these fibs, let me get rid of this ABC off here and clean this up a bit. All right, first, okay, this move here that we had, you can clearly see we came up, boom, right to that 702, got rejected and came down. Okay, right there. All right, I want to show you why I use these things. Okay, now if we take this next move right here, this move here, usually always get back to that 618 702 zone. All right, we're not even close to that 618 yet. Okay, usually a crypto retraces to the 618 or the 702 before making up its mind if it's going to roll over or what it's going to do. Okay, now I'm not going to lie to you, that kind of that breakout of that wedge, but that hitting that 702 the way it did there, a lot of times a 702 is associated with a ABC correction. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but I'm not playing that out either, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. Apparently, really didn't notice that the first time. I seen the ABC here, but you know, could possibly be an ABC. You know, I'm not saying it's not. The only thing that's convincing me it's not is the breakout of this wedge pattern and the sideways movement we've had here. You know, I would have expected that C leg to come head straight down, and usually you measure your length of your A leg is usually equivalent to your C leg. So if that was an ABC, that would take this thing down. Wow, yeah, down to 274, which would line right up with this right here. So yeah, we'll see. I don't think that's the play that's coming. Not financial advice at all. I think we definitely need to come up here and hit that target first. It could be a long-term ABC, but I think we have some up room here to go. we'll keep an eye on this, and I'll get back to you guys soon. So please hit that subscribe button. Would love to have you here, and thank you so much for watching my video, guys.